let you know this is Valerie. This is the girl who takes care of everything.
You videotaped it, right?
I did.
Bam. So when you guys see that video of the screws being drilled in, yeah, those are the screws that were being drilled in.
Your bones staying together very, very well. It looks like it's 90% healed already.
Awesome.
So I think that you're past the point of really worrying about hurting that. As you get more and more active, as you get your range of motion and things, you're going to have a little soreness.
There'll be stiffness, right?
Yeah.
Because I can already feel stiffness.
And I think that's going to take, it'll take 2 or 3 or 4 months for that to really get loosened up completely. But have a little stiffness, a little soreness will be okay.
Like when I swallow, I get like
feel like tightness there.
I can feel something.
No, you don't feel anything. What is a little scar? That thing's only about 2 millimeters tall, so it's just a little scar, and as time goes on, that feeling will go completely away.
It'll go completely away?
Yeah.
Alright,
Put your neck back for me. Put your chin down toward your chest. How's it feel when I push down there? Nothing. I couldn't hurt you. I tried. Good. Like this. Push me away. Point toward you. Good God. Push me away. Point toward you. Good. Excellent. Good. Sensation feels pretty good.
no more numbness.
Good.
No more headaches.
Good.
Pretty sick.
Good. You look great.
It's been good. You know, like I say, nights are kind of hard.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think we're still early though too, but it's kind of hard to sleep. I get kind of toss and turn a little bit.
Yeah.
I feel it when it gets cold.
Okay. Yeah, and I think those things will also get better and better. What are we at? About 3 months now?
There's 2 months and 2 weeks.
Okay. All right. Yeah, and I would say by 6 months you'll probably have none of these symptoms whatsoever. Typically, it may take some people take as long as a year to get complete recovery. But you feel your bones are really knit in very, very well. They're very solid looking already. So I think that it's just a matter of your body getting used to the slightly different biomechanics that are there. So I wouldn't care how much you stress your body right now. I think you would get more and more vigorous. And
now I can start stepping it up.
Yeah,
awesome.
I think so.
Yeah, because I was kind of like going crazy.
No problem.
But
Tito had his disc rupture, which means that this is the vertebral body. The disc is a cushion between the vertebral bodies. The spinal cord is in the middle of the spine. The disc was pushed back right into the spinal cord, so he was actually having spinal cord pressure and causing some spinal cord dysfunction, including pain as well as some weakness. So what we ended up doing is going from the front, we remove the disc, to replace the disc with a polyether core that with a protein inside that allowed his own bone to fuse through it, and then put a little titanium plate on the surface of it. Looking at his x-rays here, you can see this is a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the C5, C6 disc space. So here's where the disc used to be. These little lines are little titanium marker that tells us where that implant is. What we can see nicely, there's actually a nice solid sheet of bone behind it. You can see a nice solid white sheet of bone in front of it. It's starting to actually fill bone right up inside of there. And then this is the titanium plate where there's 2 screws there, 2 screws there that'll allow for stability as his bones heal. So he's got excellent alignment now of the spine, nice and straight up and down here. And I think that in another 2 or 3 months that'll be just a complete solid sheet of bone. So it's very nice and solid now. The pressure's off the spinal cord, and I'm expecting to have a complete and total recovery.
A lot of people are going to want to know is if he didn't get this surgery and if he fought, could he have risked paralyzation?
Oh, absolutely. In fact, with the type of rupture he had, that's something I would not recommend anybody to do, to be involved in a fight game. Not only because of worsening of the injury, but also because of neurologic injury, which could include not just either nerve injury with motor weakness or sensory changes, numbness, tingling, but it could also be a spinal cord injury.